only do this thing she does once a year. And do you know why we only do this once a year, Josie Maran, who's gorgeous and getting more beautiful by the day? In the minute.
Thank you.
Do you know why we only do this once a year? I do.
I do.
Do you?
I do.
Well, here's a little hint. Because that size right there, that size is where it all started. That's about 1.7 ounces. And this size, 6, is massive. It's like an 18-wheeler of product. But you're not paying for all the 6 ounces you are getting. You're getting about 3.5 times the smaller original size. That's $168 worth of argan oil light, because each one of these is 48 bucks. But you'll notice, oh, how interesting, that the QVC price on your screen is not at all $168. That, my friends, which represents about almost a $60 savings, is why we can only do this size once a year, and we don't even let you lock in on auto delivery because we can't afford to do it, nor can Josie. I would also just like to say that Marie Claire magazine wrote an article recently, and they said you need to be moisturizing your face with argan oil. However,
I did not even know that.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Yes.
Yes.
But what you do know is that your original argan oil, even though that's what even Marie Claire magazine says you should be using, a lot of people weren't using it because the word oil was freaking them out. So you invented light.
I invented light. Okay, so I'm on a major mission, and I've been calling myself Dr. Argan Josie.
I did notice that in your email today.
Okay. I'm a little excited about argan oil. So I'm on a mission to cut out everything else from your face, from your skincare routine. Because if you're seeing any signs of aging or drying or itchiness or any issues, this is literally all you need. And because it's 100% pure, it can get to work, and it works so miraculously and crazy fast. It's instant and long term. Okay, let's start at the beginning. But really, you have to be using this every day. And 40% of my customers, or my beautiful, lovely ladies, were not using it in the morning. And so I figured out a way to make it even lighter in weight without subtracting or adding anything. It's still 100% pure, and it has the exact same amount of benefits as the regular argan oil.
But it's just far more featherweight.
I was just putting it on my body right now, and it's like silk. It literally is like silk. It goes into your skin so fast. And just like the regular one, you can use it from head to toe. But please, I designed this for the face so people aren't scared of an oil for their face.
Beauty oils are the hottest thing going, and this is not an oil at all. It's like a dry oil or a dry serum. But the important thing is, it is produced purely by Mother Nature in one place in the world. And this is the lighter featherweight version of the original argan oil. So do not be afraid, my dearies. And it's a great way to try this concept that you even won a CEW award. Big cosmetic executive women saying, again, argan oil is the booty bomb moisturizer, and yet it doesn't look like a moisturizer at all.
I know, and we even won the CEW award, but for me that's crazy, because who would have thought an oil or a pure ingredient could actually win like the biggest moisturizer category in the world. I was just so
take us through
the
history.
Let's start with the beginning. And the main reason we can't do this more than once a year is because it takes 14 years for the fruit to grow. So I discovered argan oil on a modeling trip in the south of France. I met this gorgeous older French woman. She walked in. She looked like she was 40, but she was 70 years old. So I said, please, I need to know your secret. And so there I went to Morocco right then, and you'll see me, I'm with these beautiful women, but literally they can't get this fruit to grow anywhere else in the whole world. And then they hand crack each nut, and I'm really trying hard. I got one open. It's really hard. They literally do it with rocks on top of a rock. No machines. They're doing it the same way they've been doing it for thousands of years. And then they first cold press it, which is really important to why my argan oil is the most powerful and the most, honestly, high quality, because we never use heat, which would make it faster and cheaper. But heat would burn away all the amazing nutrients packed inside this pure ingredient. So we did clinical studies, and in just 4 weeks, with just a few drops, you can see a huge improvement in skin hydration, skin smoothness, and the appearance of coarse, I said coarse, wrinkles are disappearing with 100% pure, God-given ingredients. So for me, that's like a dream come true. And everybody who uses it, it's almost shocking, because you're like, no, it's 100% natural, it's pure, can't work.
Yeah, wimpy.
And then, yeah, wimpy. And then you put it on and you see an instant transformation. You almost can bounce a quarter off your cheek again because of the suppleness that comes back.
The cushion to your skin.
It's ridiculous.
Because it's a multi-purpose beauty oil, it can be used as an eye cream around the eyes for fine lines and wrinkles, around the lip for those fine lines and wrinkles, the neck for the crepey situation. I use it on my cuticles all the time.
Yep.
I have the worst, driest, it's a hereditary thing, hands. With the heels of your feet, sleeping with this with socks at night, for the elbows, for shaving legs, self-tanner season, all of it, just gobs all of it. But the story is, this size is massive. It's massively large, and so we can't do this more than once a year for a small window where we say, hey, here's the big one. There's no out-of-door delivery, so if you want to keep it coming, the only thing you can do is buy multiples and stockpile it. It's a size no one else sells, because candidly, it's so big. And it's 3.5 times the original size of Argan Oil Light. Really like the baby introduction to argan oil for those of you who are a little sheepish or skeptical. And 3.5 times of $48, which is what each one of these is worth, is $168 worth of argan oil that you can either put in your foundation or your body lotion or in your bathtub. And this is $109 instead. So we're saving you $60. But you'll only find that here, and the Easy Pay is also only here too. But we just, I know you're so passionate about why we even should be using argan oil instead of all the other stuff.
So good, and all you need is a few drops, guys. So literally every single morning, take a few drops into your hand, press it into your skin, and you're just pressing in this amazing super food. I really want you to just to get rid of all the chemicals, all the fragrances, all the things that are clogging up your pores, clogging up your skin. Our lives are so busy. Crazy. We're crazy people. Imagine downsizing your beauty routine to one simple, pure ingredient that your skin can actually read and register. And because it's pure, it can get to work instantly. And what happens is so magical. It's just it's not even just how you feel, how you look, it's how you feel. It soothes the skin.
Yep.
And you're like, ah, and you can almost hear your skin just say, ah, thank you. It's like a deep breath.
700 of the jumbo argan oil lights have been ordered. Can we play a game of devil's advocate right now?
Yeah.
We've never done this before.
Okay.
It's a game I just invented.
Cool.
Get ready. Here's the game.
Love
It's
games.
called Josie. So I believe you that this is powered by Mother Nature, and I believe Sean that Marie Claire magazine says this is actually the hot new way to moisturize your skin. But why should I not be freaked out that I'm using oil on my skin? Will this break me out?
Oh, great question, Sean.
Thank you.
I don't know if I'm going to get the 100 points, but I think I
It's
might.
a double whammy.
Okay, so if you're stripping your skin with harsh things that are stripping the oils from your skin.
Traditional cleansers.
Traditional cleansers and a lot of regular moisturizers, they have a lot of things in there that are stripping your skin and confusing your skin. You're going to go into an overproduction of oil.
Ding, ding.
Therefore, you have oily skin.
Whoop, whoop.
But if you use a beautiful argan oil to moisturize, it actually balances out the oil production in your skin. And your skin says yes, because it actually, if you have dry skin, it makes you perfectly balanced. If you have oily skin, it makes you perfectly balanced. If you have mixed, whatever it's called, oily and dry skin. Combination. Then it just balances everything out and it puts you into perfect harmony and you love your skin again. You're gonna look in the mirror, you're gonna have that glow. If you're feeling dull or dry or flaky, that's like aging. Your skin is in a vicious cycle. If you see that glow, that means that you are replenishing and just infusing goodness. It's a superfood.
At least for the moment, I'll just share with you that this is the 2016 launch. One time a year we do it. This is it for 2016, the launch of the Jumbo Mega Argan Oil Light. We have almost 1,000 gone. Everybody's doing Easy Pay because why wouldn't you? I mean, guys, it's like $21. And more importantly, because
it'll last you a long time. It'll last you like 6 months to a year.
Okay,
depending
6
on
months
how much you use it.
Precisely. If it's just a face thing or if you're using it all body, which is why you might, since there is zilcho auto delivery, want to consider picking up a couple to have on standby, because when this window of 2016 ends for the 6-ounce size, you'll have to wait until 2017, a year from now, to get an opportunity to get this size back. And the huge thing there is, of course, the value. We're basically putting $60 back in your pocket by not charging you for, frankly, the amount that's in this in this brown bottle.
And
Which, can I also just call
Yeah,
out the
sure.
brown bottle? I learned this the other day.
Yeah.
That the brown helps to protect
exactly.
the ingredient
It's like,
story.
So it's 100% pure.
Because
There's
natural
no
light gets in
preservative.
bottles and
Yep.
can break down
So it's
what's
like
in there.
It's a preservative that doesn't actually ever touch it. It's just keeping it fresh. So this, if you don't open it, it'll stay beautifully fresh for 2 years, guys. So stock up. If you've opened it, it'll stay fresh for a year. I mean,
Where else can I use it?
We literally freshly
1100
pack
gone.
it from Morocco and ship it straight here. We can use it from head to toe. So I'm obsessed with this for my hair. I love this more than regular argan oil for my hair because it's so lightweight.
So
it
lightweight.
really never greases it up. And it really adds that shine. If you have split ends, a miracle worker. Then elbows, cuticles. So don't forget the face, obviously. Then the whole body. And if you have any irritations, anybody in the family, the kids, the grandparents, the moms, the dad, just put a few drops of argan oil on it, and literally, it's like my big fat Greek wedding with the Windex. It's gone. It's
What
like
was
the
that?
miracle
What was
healer.
that?
Remember the Windex? They put it on everything in my big fat Greek wedding.
they did?
They're like, oh, I got a pimple. Boop. And they're like, oh, I'm depressed. Boop. And I was like, the same, argan oil,
I used to be
anything.
so skeptical. And then I had a little run-in with a hot oven, and I had a little skin situation. And I will just tell you, I then found myself falling in love with argan oil and the restorative powers of Mother Nature in a bottle. There is no fragrance. There are no fillers. This is the real deal. But I will just say, if I were you, I would say start, if you've never tried argan oil, with the light.
Yeah, it's actually a perfect way to start.
Psychologically, I just think it's an easier way to wrap your arms around what for you may be a new concept, which is these hot, trendy category beauty oils, which frankly at QVC, you started and then everyone else started putting argan oil in all their products, and looking for the next hot argan
And
oil.
usually you just get one drop, but this is a whole bottle full of liquid gold.
How many drops just for a face before we take Doreen in California?
Just 1 or 2 drops for your face. It's
And just
smooths on
pat.
so silky, and just press it in. It's cold
How long
press.
does it take to absorb? Moments.
This one, moments.
Moments.
It's in, and
Moments.
it's like a semi-matte almost finish. It's just gorgeous, and you're gonna feel so good.
Doreen in California, welcome. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Yay.
Really
Great.
good. I'm here with Josie. It's always fun to have her on the show. Are you getting the jumbo?
Yes, 2 of them. One for my mom and one for me.
You're sweet.
Nice. And so,
Yeah.
are you a argan oil light lover, or do you like?
I've tried. I don't even care, to tell you the truth. I'm just so thrilled to get the large size,
Yeah.
and I walk on my lunch hour. So I after I let the argan oil absorb, I put the whipped argan oil on
Nice.
top, and even after a shower on my walk, I still feel it. I don't scrub off, but
Yeah.
that stuff is terrific.
Thank you.
Nice.
I know that's the one thing about argan oil that I absolutely love is that you put it on, you feel so good, but it lasts throughout the day. Not greasy, not oily, but just you feel there's no tightness. You just feel moisturized and glowing all day.
Yep.
It's like my
I agree
oh, that was
totally
the
with
hardest
that.
thing to find.
Yeah,
I'm so
it's
glad.
awesome.
Thank you so much.
Well,
Thank you. Keep on
Enjoy.
doing what you do.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
have a great
Bye-bye.
spring.
Yeah. Bye.
So here's the deal. Over 1,800, approaching 2,000 now ordered. The largest bottle she makes of this stuff. We only do it once a year because the savings is frankly too aggressive for us to just keep offering this, and we could never,
And it takes
frankly.
14 years.
And then there's that.
And then there's a lot of nuts to.
We can't do auto delivery. You know, if it takes it 14 years to just get into one bottle, we couldn't possibly promise it to keep going on an auto delivery program. So like one and done, this little window. Love you.
Love you so much. Thank you, everyone.
And there you go. So, hey, listen, so much more coming up in the show. Philosophy's on the way, Bare Minerals is on the way, and then QVC.com.